Alright, in this video I'm gonna show you what to look for when you buy a car. And first thing first is different. Like this car I bought it for $1,500 and it got 180,000 miles in it. Okay, that's fair. Okay, but let me show you what to look for when you buy a car and what I do when I buy any car. Okay. First thing first, what's the keys? I'd have them. Well, the first thing you should be looking, the very first thing you should be looking at, okay, when the car is parked, wherever you go, the very first thing you should be looking at. So this is the car, okay. The very first thing you should be looking at when you buy a car, look under the car. Look under the car. Okay. Do you see any oil residue? Do you see any drips? Look on the ground. Okay, if you don't see any drips, that's a good sign. Now have them start the car and just wait. Now some cars might have like a plastic cover. That's gonna mess you up doing it that way. But anything, just make sure there's no drips, because if you have an oil leak, that means the engine's gonna be bad in like very soon, maybe today, tomorrow, a week, next month. That means the car's not keeping oil. So make sure there's no oil in the ground. That's the very first thing you should be looking at. Speaking of oil, what you need to do is check the oil in the car. Now you see how it's brown? This is good. It's not too dark. If it's really dark, that means it's burning oil. Not a good sign unless the car is very cheap. And then check the oil, wipe it off, check the oil, make sure you got oils in it. Okay, so the oil is good. And some car you can check, do the same with the transmission. Some of them doesn't have transmission stick. Okay, so that's the very first thing. Okay, and of course check, you can check the tire, but usually the tire is not, you can always buy the tire. Alright, okay, so that's the very first thing, the important thing you should be looking at off the top. And then have them start the car too, and then just see, make sure there's no oil dripping. Okay, and now this part is important. Okay, you want to make sure that this is how you can check, make sure the transmission is not bad, or it's not gonna be bad soon. Okay, you press on the brake, and that's how this is the transmission. Okay, not bad. You go to each gear. Okay, now if you put it like on a gear, it jerk, that means the transmission is going bad. You see, it's smooth, like you don't hear it jerking. If it's jerking, like every time you change it, it's jerking, or you hear a big loud sound, is bad. And of course, you want to drive the car. So when you drive the car, this is what you're looking for when you drive the car. Okay, now we're gonna put it on D. Okay, now this is the problem with buying a car. When you drive the car, what you're looking for is, you want to make sure this don't overheat. Okay, so sometimes it's good if you can give, at least 30 minutes. You need at least 30 minutes to really inspect a car. You can just let it start for about 30 minutes while y'all talk, and you just want to make sure it's not overheating. Make sure there's no coolant leaks, like I said, the oil or something like that. Okay, so you don't want that to go past the mailer. Okay, another way you can check that is make sure you have heat. If you have heat, one night cold is gonna take a while, but if you have heat, you're okay. If it doesn't have heat, most likely is you probably you gonna not having heat in the car can be a simple thing as needed a thermostat, or it can be more complicated like a water pump, or it could be just your engine is going bad, meaning like you need a new engine head, and that's very expensive. That's that's gonna cost you thousands of dollars. So the very symptoms is, yo, turn the heat on, let me feel the heat. If it's the summertime, turn the heat on. Turn it to cold, turn it to heat. If it's the winter time, turn the heat on, you know, and let it go up and make sure the heat works. Okay, like just wait for the heat to work. If the heat never work, or if they tell you the heat don't work, don't buy the car. Okay. All right, let me see what else. The AC is different. Whether the AC works or not doesn't really affect the car performance, because the AC you probably just need like Freon, or you can always just go to the junkyard and get, or go to Amazon or buy, you know, the AC compressor. All right. I don't care much for the radio and stuff. If it works, if it don't work, I don't care, because I can always fix it. But the important thing is, of course, make sure the lights works, you know, for legal purposes. If you have any check engine lights, I got a check engine with the house. Check the engine, get the whole thing, hook it up, and we'll tell you some error codes, and it will tell you what it need. You know, if you just need like, if you got a misfire, or if you have a lot of misfire, forget about it. That's one thing when you're driving it too, because you want to make sure when you press the gas it goes. If you press the gas it's not going, or it's losing power, most likely it have like a misfire or something. You know, misfire can be simple. You just change the spark plug and then you're good, or you just change the cold pack, you're good. But sometimes it can be a recipe for a disaster down the road. Alright, I think that's all I have on this video. I guess make sure the wipers and shit works. You know, yeah, it look like it need fluid. You need some fluid in there on the thing, and headlight, and of course, and then when they give you the title, look at the title. In the title there should be a VIN number, and make sure it matches the VIN number in the car. Or you can open the door and look on the side to match the VIN number, to make sure. And sometimes you might have to check their ID to make sure they say who they are, or just make sure the VIN number is who they are, and make sure they sign the back of the title. Alright, let's see what else. I think that's all I have in this video, guys. Good luck in on purchasing your car. Alright.